When your twin flame comes into your life, into your sphere of physical existence and living in this physical body, in this physical world, your life will never be the same. In hindsight, when you look back on your life, it will feel as though there is this kind of breaking point, a point of separation, dividing who you were before and everything you became afterwards. And we often refer to this point as a spiritual awakening, which for those of us on a twin flame path, our spiritual awakening is inherently intertwined with our twin flame journey in one way or another. And because of this, because of the deeply spiritual nature of this connection, we will inevitably go through this process of experiencing the collapse of the world as we know it, meaning that everything we have constructed in our life, whether it's a career, a life path, a feeling of purpose in a certain direction in our lives, connections with others, these could be family members, friend groups, social structures that we feel connected to, or even religious structures we feel connected to. All of these things, these structures and facets of our life come into question during this so-called initiation, what we sometimes call a dark night of the soul. So what does it all mean? Why do we experience this so-called dark night of the soul? Because while this is happening, this can feel extremely chaotic. It can be very ungrounding in your physical life experience. And as a result, it can cause you to feel extremely ungrounded, to feel confused, to feel really uncertain about not only where your life is going, but also about who you are as a person. Anything that is not aligned with the highest soul's path that you are being prepared for through this initiation is going to crumble, is going to collapse, because in truth, it was never really you to begin with. It may have aligned with that part of yourself that you project outwards to others, what we sometimes call the ego, or even the personality that you consider yourself to be you. But as these things in your life are falling apart or seeming to fall apart, the reason this is happening is because you are on a higher self level, clearing space in your life, creating space for your new aligned future and life path to show itself to you, to manifest itself to you. You are reaching that rock bottom, which is really just a 0 point upon which to build something more magnificent than the previous version of you who resonated with those things could ever begin to imagine. But with all of that being said, I do want to talk a little bit in this video about specifically signs twin flames experience through the twin flame dark night of the soul, through this soul initiation process. So first, I do want to introduce myself. My name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. Be sure to subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet. Join our beautiful community of like-minded, conscious, creative beings here on YouTube. So, the first sign that twin flames go through when they are experiencing this dark night of the soul, which I really prefer to call this initiation because I feel it gives more of a positive spin on a very, very dark, very chaotic, very confusing spiritual experience. And this is that very often twin flames will find themselves sleeping a lot. It's difficult to give an exact number of hours because it will vary from person to person, but you could find yourself sleeping anywhere from 8 if you normally get less sleep, although 8 hours of sleep is a healthy amount of sleep, but all the way up to 10, 12, 14, even 18 hours of sleep some days. In fact, some twin flames can find themselves feeling as though they are incapable of getting enough rest, of feeling fully rested after they sleep. And this is because through meeting your twin flame or connecting with your twin flame, what really sparked this dark night of the soul, and do keep in mind when I say connecting with your twin flame, I mean consciously connecting with your twin in this lifetime. This could be through dreams, through astral experiences, 5D experiences, but this most commonly is meeting your twin flame in some capacity in the physical world. So the reason you tend to sleep more during a dark night of the soul process as a twin flame is because the amounts of energy you are processing through this conscious connection with your twin is immense, and it takes your energetic system, your energy body, a lot of extra time and extra effort to process through this energy. So quite literally, you are expending huge amounts of energy on this deeper level of your being that is equivalent to doing hours and hours of manual labor or working very hard, except it's all happening through the energy body and not predominantly through the physical body. So this obviously can lead to a lot of self-judgment because many people experiencing this will find themselves saying, why am I sleeping so much? I haven't been doing a lot of hard labor. I haven't been doing enough to really warrant this amount of rest and sleep. The reason for this is because even if you aren't exerting that much energy on the conscious level and through your physical actions and efforts, you are exerting a lot of energy at the other layers of your body's existence, because we do exist at many different layers, not just the physical. We also have an emotional body, a mental body, an energetic body, and so on. So do really use kindness, exercise care with yourself when you can. And if you're going through this, offer yourself the care and nourishment and rest that you need. Trust that if your body is calling you to rest, there is a reason for this. Your body needs that extra care and rest for a reason. Now, this all really leads me into the second sign that you are going through this twin flame initiation, this dark night of the soul experience. And this is that you feel physically sore or just really physically worn down without knowing why. So you might find your body literally feeling as though you've been moving or exercising or lifting things or just doing physical activities that perhaps you haven't really been participating in. It just feels as though you are having those same effects on your body. This especially can happen through the back. So all the way up the spine, you can have sensations of tightness through certain areas of your back, especially as this energy, this twin flame energy, works its way through you, through each of the 7 chakra centers, which are, of course, associated with energetic centers in the body, but that also connect with different parts of your spine and your back and your neck as well. Now, The next sign that you are experiencing a twin flame initiation process is that you are having difficulty assimilating into society or with other people in the same way that you used to. So the most common way I see this showing up for twin flames is usually in how they are approaching their job, their career, or the workforce. I find that because of all the physical, mental, emotional sensations that twin flames go through during this period of time, it becomes a lot more challenging for them to perform at their work, especially if they are in some kind of rigorous academic program or involved in a high-powered kind of career, something very taxing on them mentally or physically. It just becomes much more difficult to exert effort towards things in your life that you used to feel passionate about, that you used to find really important for you. Suddenly, these things will seem so much less important to you. And this can be really confusing because what's really happening is as you are receiving all this energy from your twin flame, processing all this energy, clearing out blocks energetically within yourself, many of which you've probably had most of your physical lifetime that have been disconnecting you from your true, authentic self. You are probably coming to the realization that many things you used to apply yourself toward, many things you used to participate in, whether it's a friend group, a certain social structure, for some it's a particular religious group, a cause that they used to believe strongly in, a form of belief system, but most typically this is or really shows up strongly in work and career. You find that your passions seem to change. Now, the ironic thing about these changing passions, which really leads me into the next sign here, the ironic thing is your passions aren't truly changing. It's not that you are developing new passions. It's that you are unearthing your true soul purpose and your life path here in this lifetime. So follow your passion. If you are experiencing this in your life, this kind of twin flame, dark night of the soul initiation, I really encourage you to trust where you're being guided, whether that's allowing your body more nourishment, more rest, or whether when it comes to your passions, it is allowing yourself to explore some new passion or to release some old passion or hobby or thing from your life that is no longer aligned for you. I know that this journey requires of us so much courage because what we are breaking out of is a very ancient paradigm and a rigid system that has been deeply ingrained into collective consciousness and therefore absorbed into our consciousness as well. So I really hope this video helped you to feel a little bit comforted, a little bit more understood if this is something you're going through along this journey. If you would like to go a bit deeper with this and start establishing a daily ritual to really assist you in clearing out these energies you are receiving at this time, in raising your vibration, and if you are a twin flame, in also releasing any energetic blockages between yourself and your twin, I do recommend my Twin Flame 7 Chakra Clearing Subliminal, especially for those of you who are going through this kind of dark night of the soul experience right now. Because as I said earlier, what you're really receiving is huge downloads of energy. So it's so essential to have great energetic hygiene, to find ways of clearing your energy on a daily basis. And this Twin Flame 7 Chakra Clearing is a beautiful tool to assist you with this if you are a twin flame. So I will leave more information on this Twin Flame 7 Chakra Clearing under this video in the pinned comment and description box. Otherwise, let me know if you resonate with this video. Let me know what kinds of video topics you would like to hear me speak about more in the future. I always really love connecting with all of you beautiful souls here in the comments under these videos. And of course, during the readings, which for those of you who are new here, I do channel twin flame readings every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you can also stop back here for those readings if you feel guided to do so. I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful rest of your day, and I will talk to you again in the next podcast.